Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy will meet with President Trump on Sunday at his Mar-a-Lago resort. This is according to new reporting by Axios. It follows a post this morning where Zelenskyy teased a meeting with Mr. Trump while adding, quote, "A lot can be decided for the new year." Recently, Ukraine says a peace deal between Ukraine and Russia that was proposed by the U.S. is quite solid, while Russia says they see slow but steady headway. Right now, we're joined by former U.S. Ambassador to Ukraine and Distinguished Fellow at the Atlantic Council, former Ambassador William Taylor. Ambassador Taylor, good morning.
Good morning, Nick. Thanks for having me.
Tell me the truth. Are you excited about this new report, or are you still cautiously optimistic?
Cautiously optimistic, Nick. This is a good sign that President Zelenskyy and President Trump are going to get together here on Sunday. That's always a useful connection. And as you just reported, there's been some good progress between the Americans and the Ukrainians. They're not entirely there yet. They've got a couple more things to do, which the two presidents will talk about on Sunday. But they've made some very good progress on a peace deal. The problem, of course, remains Russia. And that's why you have to be very cautious about this. Russians have given no indication that they're ready to enter into serious conversations.
And you and I talked about this before, too, how important a peace agreement is that includes some type of security guarantee.
Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. And I'm sure that'll be part of the conversation between Zelenskyy and Trump. Zelenskyy knows, we know, everyone knows that the Russians don't abide by agreements. And they will violate a ceasefire unless there's a real firm security guarantee given to the Ukrainians to defend and deter another Russian invasion. So security guarantee from the Americans and from the Europeans is going to be a really important part of the deal.
Ambassador Taylor, does it put more pressure on Putin when we hear both President Trump and President Zelenskyy talking about meeting, showing that they are at least seeming to be on the same page, where Putin is now the one on the outside?
Putin is on the outside, Nick. You're exactly right. And I'm sure he's worried about that. Every time there's been a meeting planned between President Trump and President Zelenskyy, President Putin has tried to get in the middle of it, tried to disrupt it. I expect him to try to do that again. I wouldn't be surprised to see something over the next couple of days, the next 2 days, for him to try to make, I can make a great deal with you, President Trump. But every time President Zelenskyy and President Trump have gotten together and agreed, President Putin says no. He says no to ceasefire. He says no to a deal. He says no to any kind of agreement or any kind of indication that he's willing to stop this war. So I think we will see that kind of attempt by Putin.
Says no while continuing to launch attacks with these drones and everything as well there. Ambassador Taylor, we continue to show the map of that southeastern region, that Donetsk region there, where the troops seem to be face to face with each other. President Zelenskyy said he'll pull back if Putin agrees to do the same. But President Putin has made it clear that he wants that region. U.S. intelligence sources saying that Putin wants all of Ukraine and the countries that were part of the Soviet Union. How do you get a deal done if Mr. Putin has said that this is part of what is required?
You do exactly what you said earlier, Nick, and that is put pressure on Putin. Without that pressure, he's not going to agree. He's going to continue to go after all those areas that you just described. So pressure on Putin, and that means economic pressure, but more importantly, weapons for the Ukrainians. The Ukrainians don't want our troops. They don't need our soldiers. What they need is our weapons and European weapons and that kind of support. That's the kind of pressure that will get Putin to the table.
Ambassador Taylor, I have less than 30 seconds. How important was that loan agreement from European nations to Ukraine?
A big deal, Nick, a big deal. That $100 billion loan from the Europeans to the Ukrainians means that the Ukrainians can now be fiscally and financially secure for the next 2 years. That's got to be a problem for Putin.
Ambassador Taylor, thank you so much, and happy holidays to you and your family.
Thank you, Nick, and same to yours.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.